Any
Questions
questions?
for Badu?
Badu, George felt that he won the fight. How did you see it going?
Absolutely not. I thought I won it clearly.
Did you actually think he was as tough as he was before you fought him? When you got in the ring, did he seem like what you thought he was going to be?
Yeah, I know he's, at this level, no fight is easy. So we was prepared for a very tough fight, and it was a tough fight.
So you have 2 upset wins. I just have to ask, you're in the running for Fight of the Year, I have to believe, right? What do you think?
I don't know about that, but yeah, I had 2 good wins. Now I need some vacation.
Badu, I just wonder if you could give us a comment. You know, since Floyd says this is his last fight, what fighters see behind the scenes that maybe we don't see that makes Floyd the fighter he is?
The whole team, Leonard, everybody, doing a great job. Everybody at Mayweather Promotions and the Money Team. He trained when everybody's sleeping, It's amazing. He's a workaholic.
As a fighter, is there anything specifically you see him do that maybe you don't notice, it's at a higher level than other guys or different than other guys?
I don't really know, but he's so smart. That's the main thing, and he worked like he's broke, He trained like he's broke.
And like as a fighter on the rise like yourself, when you see a guy going into his last fight that works like that and puts that kind of effort forth, what kind of trickle-down impact does it have on somebody like yourself fighting on an undercard trying to get to a main event?
I mean, I'm not trying to be like Floyd or try to be a new Floyd Mayweather. I just stay focused on my own career, but it's inspiring, and it's great to have a guy like that got my back.
Badu, over here. You mentioned Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Is that what is someone that you want to fight next? Interested in fighting next?
I'm ready to fight anybody in my weight class, but yeah, that's a good fight for me. Hopefully we can make it happen.
What do you think of Chavez Jr.? How do you
He's
rate
a good
him?
fighter. He's not as good as his father, but he's a tough guy.
Badu, right over here, Badu. When you scored that knockdown in the first round, do you think you started thinking knockout a little bit too much, or did you get away from your game plan a little bit, or tell me about that?
Yeah, I wanted to hit him with my right hand all night, but yeah, I should have stayed a little more calm and let the knockout come. But I got the victory. That's the main thing.
Did he ever hurt you at all? Because he hit you with some clubbing right hands too. Did it ever bother you at all, or anything? No?
Nothing that hurt me, but he has a good jab.
So the jab was stinging you a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, Badu, right here. He looked, Groves looked pretty weary in the last couple of rounds. His body language didn't look that good. He almost looked like he was exhausted. Looking back in it, do you regret not stepping up on the gas a little bit to put him out there? Because he looked like he was ready to go.
Yeah, that's what my corner said. And yeah, I should have put a little more pressure on him. But yeah, you live and you learn. It's a learning experience.
Hey, Badu, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
Nothing much. How does it feel to silence all the critics?
It feels good, but I still got a lot to learn, and I try to get better every day.
You know, George Groves going into the fight, a lot of people expected that he was going to overwhelm you, and that you didn't really get like as much respect, I think, as you should have, seeing that you have the belt. Did it bother you at all that he just left the ring like immediately after the decision, or does it just not really affect you at all?
Nah, I mean, he was talking the talk. I told you I'm not talking, I'm doing the fighting.
And I noticed, like, also that one thing that he did in the middle of the fight was he started to make it a lot rougher for you, and you're a more technical fighter. And then you became rougher too. Do you think more you adjusted to his game, or do you think it was just something where you were reacting to what he was doing?
A little bit of everything, but I think I broke him down with the body shots.
Okay. Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. It was a pretty good assault. Thanks.
But I didn't do enough, but, you know,
Well,
it worked.
what else do you think you should have done?
I think I should have went more to the body, and we probably would have got the knockout.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Buddy? Hello? That's the third time that George Groves has lost in a world title challenge. Do you think that he will be able to win one eventually?
Not against me. But, I mean, he's a tough guy. He's the #1 contender for my title, so, you know, sure he can win the title. Maybe he can fight, what's his name, James DeGale over there in the UK.
He's got a battle at the moment. Would you be interested in a fight with him?
With James DeGale?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What do you think of him? Have you seen much of him?
Yeah, he's a good fighter. I think he's actually a better fighter than George Groves right now. I know George beat him, but that was 4 or 5 years ago. So he's a good fighter.
Any other questions for Badu?
Thank you.
It's okay. get there, this guy snaps 6 photos, and that's it.
Folks, we're just waiting a few more minutes. Andre Berto should be here. We're hoping 5 more minutes. Please stay with us. Thank you.
I didn't really want to hear these guys nose breathe all the way.
No.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Versus. We need to tell people on the stream. I know, we need to tell people on the stream what's what. They're listening. Say, we're still waiting on Andre Berto before Mayweather. Please stay with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Andre Berto to the podium.
Big round of applause for Andre Berto. Very great effort tonight. True champion.
Just experience, that's all. Yeah, that's all. That's all. Experience. That's all good.
How you guys doing tonight? I want to thank God, man, just for being able to bring me this far. Especially through a lot of the things I've been through within the last 2 or 3 years. We had a great training camp. I was in shape like I haven't been in years. And I want to thank Mayweather Promotions. I want to thank Leonard Ellaby, my man Al Heyman, Sam, the whole crew. I want to thank my team as well. Virtual Hunter. My foundation, man. My parents. Got my pop right here. Where my mom at? Ma. There she go. She making her way up here. Yeah. That's my beautiful mother right there. And just my whole clan over here, man. My brothers, my sisters, my cousins, my girl Porch, her mom. Y'all can come up here too. Y'all stand up here, man, because I want them to see what drives me, man. So y'all come up here. JP, y'all stand back here. This is my whole, this is most of the clan. You guys been hearing about the fighting Bertos. My brothers, my sisters, like I said, they all fighting champions. If it's jiu-jitsu, if it's mixed martial arts, if it's something, man, we've always, stayed focused and try to prevail. My parents, they're immigrants from Haiti, man, and they really, made that trip here to, just try to make a better life for us. So, I'm proud to see them here. We worked hard. We've been through a lot of adversity in life, period. And, like I said, man, we just some kids from Polk County, Florida. And we're able to, make it here to this big stage. Like I say, my pop, he just pretty much instilled this hard work ethic in us. And we've been driving ever since. So it doesn't matter, man, win or lose. These people here, they with me. So.
We're going to open up the questions for Andre now.
Hey, Andre. What was the game plan for you tonight, and where did it kind of go wrong?
You know, I mean, the thing with it, man, you know, I was, you know, the game plan basically just, you know, doubles and triple jabs, continue bringing that pressure for sure, and just try to interrupt everything that he was doing. You know, on a few occasions, I got an opportunity, like to land a few, you know, jabs or hooks or right hands, whatever the case may be. You know, but like I said, man, he's real slippery. You know, I feel like experience played a really big part. You know, like I said, he's just real slippery, man. You know, I was in shape. You know, I came and brought the pressure. I came and brought the jab and other thing else, but like I said, he's real slippery. But, you know, I was able to catch him with a few shots. But like I said, you know, like experience plays a part. He knows how to con his way in certain situations to keep his distance or to use that movement to get some rest time or to use clinches to breathe and you know, come back with a few punches. Like I said, he's just smart, man. He's really smart, and I can tell what he was doing in there. I can hear him, you know, certain situations. I seen him taking deep breaths while he was moving around. I heard him, you know, taking deep breaths in the clinches. And like I said, he's just smart. You know, he's really smart. You know, but like I said, yeah, I think my jab, you know, interrupted, you know, a few things. I was able to get off a few punches. You know, but like I said, I just think that experience played a big part tonight.
Andre. Over here, Andre. You are to be commended for making it a fight.
Yeah.
And, you know, throughout the bout, you seemed to be trying to land that punch.
Yeah.
Do you think you could have went to the body a lot more?
Yeah, I could have went to the body a lot more, but like I said, you know, the experience played a part, and I got a little caught up like everybody else, you know, gets caught up when they fight him. They just want to try to knock him out, you know, especially doing, you know, so much movement and you know, just little things to try to maneuver, you know. I mean, I could have took a little bit of a different approach, you know, attacking the body a lot more. But even when I was on the inside, you know, he'll tie me up, and like I said, he just used little tactics, man, and I was seeing that in there. But like I said, you get in the mode sometimes, you just want to catch his ass and, you know, put him out of there. But like I say, man, he's sharp for a reason.
Hey, Andre, right here.
What up?
Hey. When Floyd started the fight, a lot of times he starts kind of slowly in his fights, and he builds into the fight, finds a rhythm. In the first round of the fight with you, he basically came right out, was extremely aggressive in the first round. Did that take you by surprise, and did you think that he was trying to maybe get you out of your plan? Because most of us expected that you would be the one that would go out and be very aggressive right off the bat.
Yeah, no, I felt that he, you know, it's the reason why he wanted this fight. That's what I'm saying. And I felt that he wanted to come out, you know, make a statement early. And like I said, we was ready for it. You know, at the end of the day, just like I said at the weigh-ins, just like I said in other press conferences, you know, I didn't care too much about none of that. You know, I'm here to fight. You know, if you come out fast or not, I'm going to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be here. I'm going to try to match speed with speed and, you know what I mean, try to catch you. You know what I mean? So I guess he seen, like, after the first, second round that, you know, I was going to be here to stay all night. So he took his time and, you know, like he does what he does, move around and, you know, like, you know, tries to, you know, dictate the pace and, you know, jab, move around and does what he does.
So now that you've gone 12 rounds with Floyd Mayweather, who says he's the best ever, you know, I know you know your boxing. How great do you think that Floyd Mayweather is? I mean, compared to the guys you've watched and
I mean, he's sharp, but you know, it's hard for me to say that because I haven't been in the ring with Muhammad Ali. I haven't been in the ring with Rocky Marciano, you know, those guys. But like I said, you know, as of right now, you know, to be, was he 38 now? Like to be 38 years old, man, and still have that speed and still have that timing, you know, it's unheard of. You know what I mean? So you know, so definitely commend him for that. For sure to just have like the run that he's had for 19 years, just being world champion and continue to, move forward toward greatness. So I got to commend him for that. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what our issue is or whatever the case is outside the ring. As a fighter, like I said at the press conference, not too many people can do this. Not too many people can make that long walk to that ring. Not too many people can just go in the ring, just fight somebody they don't even know in front of thousands of people. That's some backyard type shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, he showed 19 years he was able to do it and stay undefeated. So I got to commend him for that.
Andre, I mean, you were in there tonight with him. I mean, what's your opinion of his talk of retirement? I mean, should he retire given the skill level that you saw him at tonight?
I mean, like I said, it's up to him. I'm not Floyd. You know what I mean? He's done, I believe he's done tremendous things for the sport. He's accomplished, some of everything. He's broken all the records, made a shitload of money. So if he wants to retire, he can do whatever he wants to do, man. He has a tremendous family. He has a tremendous team. And he's been, holding them, on his back for the last couple of years. So, I'm not here to say if a man should retire or keep on going. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this sport is, it's brutal by itself. And he put in a lot of work. You know what I mean? So if he wants to retire, he should be able to. If he wants to come back, that's on him as well. But, if he does, you got to respect that. Too many people are questioning that. Like a guy, like I say, a guy put in, I don't know, 20, 30 some odd years, out here, busting his ass, running and, training, fighting. And at the same time, being able to stay undefeated and take care of all of these damn people, he should be able to do what the hell he want to do. For real, straight up.
Hey, Andre. Did you feel that the fight was closer than what the scorecard suggested?
Yeah, I believe so, but it is what it is, man. Like I said, I'm here. Yeah, I'm in his hometown, and it was a lot that was on the line tonight for him. So, of course, I knew that the scores were a lot closer, but like I said, it is what it is, man. Like I said, he deserves everything he got tonight.
Andre, right here in front. Hi. What will you personally take from this entire experience of having participated in this fight with Mayweather?
Yeah. Just everything, man. Just the whole experience was just amazing for me. This is a situation that all, us as young kids, coming into this sport, we dream of, to be here, man, a big-ass press conference with all these cameras in your face and fighting on pay-per-view. Ain't nothing like it, you know what I mean? So I can't look at this situation and just, think it was a bad situation for me. You know what I mean? Like, coming from where I come from, we've always been underdogs. You know what I mean? We're not known to make it out. And I got my whole family here, and we was here to be able to put on a tremendous performance tonight. So I got to be happy because of that, for sure.
Hi. I was wondering then, how would you compare to all the people then that Floyd has fought?
Mm-hmm.
How would you compare yourself, or how would you rate yourself? Because some have been more successful, some have been less successful.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen the fight, but I know I was able to, land shots. I know I was able to hit him with a few shots. He had a little cut over his eye, his lip was bleeding from time to time, but like I said, he has other fights that these guys can't touch his ass at all. You know what I mean? So, so like I said, I think I could have done, a few different things to try to make it a little better for myself, but I just really want to keep the pressure going because I was in shape. and like you just fall into a situation, just wanting to try to take him out of there. But it's hard for me to rate myself, man. I let everybody else rate it because the last situation.
So then
Yeah.
saying that, saying that, do you think you got a little overeager at some point?
I got
Or
what
would
now?
you- do you think then saying that maybe you got a little overeager when you were in
Oh,
there?
of course, man. I mean, when you got a guy, I was ready to scrap it out for 12 rounds. You know what I mean? If you got a guy that's, changing your game plan, and he's gonna move, and he's gonna move, and he's gonna move, and he'll hit you when he wants to, but he gonna move, he gonna move, he gonna move. It kind of, takes you out of your game a little bit. You know what I mean? So I got into, like the major pressure mode and trying to, just really trying to put that pressure on me and, trying to hurt him. Because like I said, when I was in there, that's why I was talking to him, because I can see in certain situations, that he couldn't really, he's not a big volume puncher. You know what I mean? So if he can get off, I see him take deep breaths. I see him take deep breaths. So I was in there talking to him because I can know what it is. But like I said, he's very smart. He knows how to, he knows how to take his time. If he throws a combination of punches, he gonna walk. He gonna walk. He gonna take his deep breaths. He gonna walk, keep looking at you. You know what I mean? You come at him, he gonna tie you up, and you gonna hear him and then clinches. But like I said, man, that's part of the game. You have to be. You have to have a lot of different, situations about you. And he's been in this game, long enough to know how to handle it. He's not going to go in there and just go just balls to the wall with me. He's going to stay smart and he does what he does.
How you doing, Andre?
What's up, man?
A lot more people know who Andre Berto is now.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit how this experience has changed you, what you've learned from it, what you learned, in the ring by being in Floyd Mayweather, and how do you make sure that now that so many people do know who you are, that your career has an opportunity to now go back on an upward kind of slope, and you don't want to go back to, the way it was.
Like I said, man, I went through what I went through for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I don't, I'm in a position right now that, I don't see anything in my life that happened 2 or 3 years ago and look down on it, because it happened to me for a reason. You know what I mean? It had to grab me and shake me up for a minute to get me focused. And coming back from that shoulder surgery and other situations, just got me focused and let me come back stronger. And we ended up here. And, this whole situation just made me know and let me know that I can handle it. From press conferences to the weigh-ins to, just stepping in there, with Floyd Mayweather on pay-per-view. Like I wasn't shaken up by it. I came to fight, as y'all can see tonight, at the end of the day. So I think I'm going to take this experience and continue to move forward. It's going to make me greater for sure.
Andre, great performance, a lot of effort.
What's up, man? What's going on, Ellie?
I'm good. What did you say that Kenny Bayless broke you guys up? What were you guys saying in the ring to each other?
Nah, I was just talking to him, just messing with him a little bit. That's... that's me, man. I like to flip the script from time to time. So, I just in there talking to him and, just asking him to, let's go to dinner after this. And, what I'm saying, if I can, if he can bring his ladies along with him, you know what I mean? And we just kick it. But no, like I said, I was just talking a little mess to him and just anytime I was able to, hit him with my jab, I was talking to him like, it's a lot faster than you thought, huh? And then he'll talk back. So it was just some back and forth battle. Because like I said, he knows how to get in everybody else's head. So I was just in there kind of messing with him a little bit. I appreciate everybody, man. Appreciate you for your support. And like I said, we'll be back. I hope y'all enjoyed the fight tonight.
Once again, put your hands together for Andre Berto. What a classy gentleman. What was the official? That's what I'm trying to find out.
Is this bottle open? Is this bottle open? No. It looked open. What is it?
The official attendance tonight, 13,395. What a great card we put on tonight. Any questions? You have to ask her that.
Nicole, if Mayweather fights again, I'm going to wear that hair to the fight. So that'll happen.
I have to change it.
Leonard, can you kind of put into words your relationship with Mayweather and sort of, how it evolved over the years and what it will be like for you to see him step away from boxing?
Our relationship is built upon trust.
Well, we know you couldn't play football. Hey, we're gonna get right to it. Let me get something to drink real quick. Okay. I don't know nobody putting this. Let's get right to it. First off, I want to thank my team. My team done a remarkable job. We had a remarkable training camp. I didn't overlook the guy. I knew he was gonna come. But, with experience, experience played a major key tonight. I face all the top guys in the sport of boxing. To be in a sport for 19 years and to be world champion 18 years, I had a remarkable career. But I couldn't do it by myself. Once again, 48 hours leading up to the fight. Each fight, I have my staff a lot of people from my staff at my house working on me, making sure everything goes like, the game plan goes like it's supposed to go so we can get the results that we normally get. And what else can I say? Like I always said, you put him in front of me, we'll see what he can do. Muscles don't win fights. It's all about that IQ. I'm 10 steps ahead of any fighter. I take whatever your best attribute is, I take it away from you and make you resort to doing something that you don't want to do. To all the young fighters that's under the Mayweather Promotions banner and all the kids that we sponsor, but I want to say congratulations, to all the fighters and all the fighters that's under the Mayweather Promotions banner. You guys need to come up here because, I didn't do it by myself. You guys played a major role, and the reason why is because every day I inspire you guys. Y'all inspire me because you guys want to be like me, but you guys make me work harder. So my dad, he done a remarkable job. My Uncle Roger, of course, we have great chemistry inside the boxing gym. And just the young fighters. It's time for another fighter to step up, hopefully, and break my records. I I know we hold so many. I know we done great numbers tonight. Hopefully, we done good numbers in all the homes. I'm pretty sure it's not going to do the Pacquiao numbers, but I keep my fingers crossed and only hope for the best. I'm pretty sure you guys got questions. What up, Dan?
Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you.
Made it look easy tonight. My question for you, Floyd, is this. Obviously, you would not be 49-0 if you didn't have an intense desire for competition. And now that you're going to be retired, I want to know in your future, what outlet will you use to be competitive, to do something other than boxing that you've done for so long, to find that competition? And also, now that the career is over, can you tell us what was your toughest fight?
Probably just it's hard. I mean, it's not really hard to get up. It's easy for me. It takes me a while to get to the boxing gym. It takes me a while to get to the boxing gym. But once I get to the boxing gym and I get started, I give 4 hours of just non-stop hard work. But I was once told, once you get a certain amount of money, it'd be hard for you to get up. I'm very, very comfortable, and I can still get up and bust my ass and work hard when it's time to go to that boxing gym.
So what will be the competitive outlet for you?
I want to see these young guys do good. All the young fighters that's under my banner. Of course, working with Al every day, communicating with Al Heyman every day on a daily basis is, we have a great chemistry, me and Al. But what's the hardest fight? No fight was really hard. If any fight was difficult, I made it difficult.
Congratulations, Floyd. When you fought Baltimore, I remember you at the post-fight press conference. You were very emotional and
Yes.
whatnot. And I wonder why you're not tonight. Your career is over, and it's the kind of thing. What's the difference between that night and this?
But I don't really know nobody that's been in the sport of boxing that made somewhere upwards of 800 million in the sport, but, I didn't do it by myself, I got this army behind me. I'm pretty sure I got the part of the army over there. I didn't do it by myself, and you got to be intelligent and smart to surround yourself with smart people. One thing that I don't want around me is someone that's not sharp. And, you know, Leonard, Al. When I went to CBS and Showtime, when I went to them, they told me, and there's some people don't know. You know, people thought that I did HBO wrong. I didn't. You know, what people didn't know, my contract with HBO was up years ago. Years ago. I was fighting on a just fight-to-fight basis with HBO. Then eventually, you know, I got incarcerated. Then when I came home, I went to, I spoke with HBO and I said, yo, this is the deal that I need. I guess they didn't think the numbers was real. So then I went over to CBS and Showtime and I said, I need this. And everything that I asked for in boxing, everyone, I mean, they treated me fair. You know, MGM Grand, you know, when I asked them, you know, I walk in any store, I pick up anything that I want, $400,000 watch, limited edition watch, they said, here, Floyd. I wanted the Bugatti, they said, here, Floyd. Houses in Miami, houses in LA. And I did everything the way I wanted to do it. It's what people don't know. And every time, when I done business with Al Heyman, everything that he said he was gonna do, he did. I don't care what it is. If I go somewhere and I see a house, and I see somebody, house could be 10 million, I say, Al, I need that. I want that house. He don't hesitate. No problem. Showtime, CBS, I need this. No problem. People don't know, I mean, you get to a certain level to where you can't buy nothing anymore. You know, you can't get moved by a Rolls Royce, or you can't get moved by a car. When you got everything, there's nothing else you can get moved by. And I've accomplished everything in the sport. So now it's time for me to help these young fighters break my record. I want to see my records broken. Of course, I want to be a part of it. You know, I'm just blessed. You know, every day I wake up, and I'm just appreciative to be in this predicament, you know, and I take my time because when I speak, because I don't want to rush, just like my fight game. When I'm in there fighting, I just take my time. And every day in life, I approach it like this. It's going to be what it's going to be. And one thing me and my father talked about in the back, and he'd tell you, we'd had a regular conversation, we was back there hanging out. And I said, one thing I know I can do, I can fight. And so I know you guys got more questions.
Could I just ask one follow-up? When they write the history of boxing, you're aware of the great boxers, Ali, Marciano. Yes. What are a few sentences you would like them to say next to the name Floyd Mayweather?
Hold on. Give me a second. It's crazy. I've been in sport my whole life. I've been in the sport of boxing my whole life. And they say I'm wrong for saying that I'm the best. Why get a sport your whole life to say that there's another fighter that's better than me? I had sport my whole life. Every champion, Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, there's so many legendary champions, Larry Holmes, and the list goes on and on, that open up the doors to pave the way for me to be where I'm at today. I'm appreciative. But these young fighters that's in the audience, they know the truth. Them fighters say, we want to be like Mayweather. It's not cool to take punishment. You know, I got a little bump and a bruise, but it's okay. You know I made somewhere upwards of 70 million tonight, but it's okay. We live and we learn. And that's what I tell these guys all the time. You know, I'm not perfect, but I try to be a perfectionist. And you know, when I'm in a corner, even when my dad is giving me instructions, even if it's something I know that's not working, I'm not going to talk back. Because 50 laws of power, never outshine the master. Show respect, and you'll get and you will get respect. So it could be something that he see, but when I'm in there, I don't see it, or it's not working. But I'm not gonna go back and argue. You see, over in the other corner, they arguing, they having problems. Who he thought he was facing? He not facing no ordinary Joe. He facing the best. So that comes with the territory. That's what I make happen. I knew that was gonna happen. And all I do is keep my composure. Under any circumstance, under anything in life, I just keep my composure and say it's gonna be what it's gonna be. If tonight was his night, so be it. I still gonna be TBE. You know, he gained some fame from it. He made $4 million. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna open up some more doors for him. I'm glad that I was able to put him in that position to do that. And it don't matter what opponent I chose, it's still gonna be the same results. You guys, you remember I told you, I'm always pointing at y'all. Because all you guys, I made, not just this fight, y'all know I made y'all eat y'all words. Number 48, I made y'all eat y'all words. Never bet against me. Never bet against me. Can you just imagine how y'all bankroll will look if y'all bet with me 49 times? Just imagine. I can look at a fighter. Let me tell you what he can do good and what he can't do good. For starters, a lot of fighters don't even stand on their pivot. You must be on your pivot for starters. It's the first thing I learned. And that was one of the key things that I learned in my career for movement. Pivot. Certain terms, certain angles. I remember it, day one. I know the first thing I learned. And when I see fighters boxing, I got the ups on them instantly. So when we come out in the first round, I touch him with one jab. One jab. Said he beat. That's all it takes is one jab. Said he was beat. I come out with Pacquiao. First round, I fill him out like this. I count him with the right hand. It buzzed him a little, it stunned him a little bit. I had to let him know that you ain't just gonna run up in here. It's hot. So, if we're not mistaken, you know, with the media and the critics, the three top fighters is, Pac, Canelo, and Cotto, right? Well, you know, it's like bowling. I got a turkey on all three. You know? Hard work is what?
Easy work.
Hard work.
Dedication.
You know, we believe in working hard and dedicating ourselves to our craft. If you don't want to work hard or dedicate yourself to your craft, why do it? Everyone didn't think I was going to be able to get up for this fight after making somewhere upwards of $300 million in 36 minutes. But it would have been a heavy letdown if I didn't get up and push myself. You know, a real fighter don't need a trainer to tell him what he got to do. And a lot of these fighters, they settle for less. They get a title. They get a couple belts. They get a couple million. You know, I got these all day. I got more than these. I got more than this. I don't know how many world champions. I've been in 26, 27 world championship fights. I haven't even reached 50 fights. And you got other guys that got 200 and 300 fights. But once again, they haven't beat more world champions than Floyd Mayweather. I don't know no other fighter done over $70 million gate. I don't know no other fighter that landed on a higher percentage than I did. I don't know no other fighter that made it look so easy. I make it look so easy. And you know, I hear everything that's going on. And I'm not like no other fighter. You know, when I'm not gonna let my trainer down, because I'm not gonna let myself down. So if my trainer go say something, I'm gonna back it up, because I'm that type of guy. My team believe in me, and I believe in my team. And as long as they keep believing in me, we're gonna continue to be successful, because I teach them how to fish. I don't fish for them. And every day we got young talent. We got young fighters, 16, 17, that we're building. We're working every day. And eventually they'll get to where they need to get to. Now, but I told them the truth. Do I think it's gonna be another fighter to ever get that type of money in one night? It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But they can make a good amount. And I just want to thank all you guys. And I'm pretty sure I got more questions. Where we at? Let's go.
Floyd, Seth Costello from the Triple M Network. You've always been really articulate about your goals in your career. Retire undefeated, retire healthy. Is there anything that you would have liked to have done as you sit here now calling it into this career? Or is this moment exactly how you imagined it to be?
Well, my ultimate goal was to become a pay-per-view star. You know, when I was young, because I came out to Vegas, they was flying me first class when I was 17. They brought me out to Vegas, and I could remember. I was too young, but I was playing the slot machines and moving around Vegas. They had me staying in suites. And then I think I got a little older. I think I came to see Mike Tyson fight before. And I seen the things that he did, and I was impressed. And then I got 19. Then me and Mike Tyson used to train at the same gym, boxing gym. Golden Gloves. It's tore down now. And then I seen a Bentley. I said, I got to have that. And then that's the time when the all diamond gold Rolex came out. And I was like, I got to have that. Within a year and a half, I had it. You know, I never let nothing throw me off. When I'm going into the fight, I'm not thinking about nothing but being victorious. I'm not thinking about the money. I'm not thinking about the belts. I'm not thinking about what I did in all 48 fights. We talking about what we got to do right now. And that's how I always approach it. All 49 fights. Just take one fight at a time. It'll get here. There's no rush. And that's how I approach it. And I'm proud of all my fighters. You know, even my fighters that fought. You know, I'm sharp. Tuesday in Los Angeles or some part of California. And say congratulations. I want to say congratulations to all the fighters that fought on my undercard tonight. And we study and we still building world champions. And, you know, just working with Leonard, the Mayweather staff, the TMT staff, the Watson family, and working with Al Hammond, just working with them hand in hand every day. You know, as long as we keep working together, you know, nothing can stop us. Because, believe it or not, we are boxing.
Floyd, can you hear? Floyd, when you took your longest breaks, congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
When you took your longest breaks before, it seemed like there was someone out there that could kind of stoke those fires to come back.
Hey, Kelly, give me a coffee.
When you think of
Let me go to coffee.
when you look at the current landscape of boxing, are you convinced that there's no one out there that's going to do that for you in the next year or so?
No, I'm okay. You know, I had a game plan. I had a game plan from the beginning. You know, like I told you, fighters think, most people think right now, that have a longevity game plan. I always knew I wanted to be outspoken. Yeah, give me a coffee. I'm sorry. I wanted to be outspoken, be one of a kind. And at one particular time, I wanted fame. And when I was young, I did. Now, you know, when I'm older and wiser, I wish I would have just got the fortune, but if I wouldn't have got the fame, then I wouldn't be where I'm at. So everything plays out for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. You know, when I just sit back and just think about my career, all I did was just take one fight at a time. I never overlook anyone. But what these fighters don't do is what I've done. You know, within the year, when I was like 19 going to 20 or 20 years old, I was already a millionaire. And even though I was already rich, I go to my promoter. At that particular time, it was Top Rank. And I walk into the office, and I say, well, put my name on the board. They say, you just fought. I said, put my name on the board again. They say, Floyd, we cannot afford to pay you. Because remember, I was in the '96 Olympics, so I was a hot prospect, and I was one of that particular time, one of the highest paid athletes, one of the highest paid fighters under their banner. Of course, I think at that particular time, Oscar De La Hoya was their highest paid fighter at that time. But I was one of their highest paid fighters because I think my first fight, I got like 25,000. And you know, and then I was making like, you know, 80s and stuff. But crazy story, and this is for all the young fighters. I said, put my name on the board, I want to fight. Mayweather, we can't afford to pay you. I said, well, how much can you afford to pay? Just to let everybody know it's not always about the money, because I was already rich. They say $7,500. I said, give it to me. Sometimes they say, we can't. I said, what can you give? They said, Floyd, we want to afford to pay you $9,500. Give it to me. I fought 17 fights in a year and became world champion. And I've been world champion for 18 years. And three of those guys may they rest in peace, but they all played a major key in my career. Chiquinito Hernandez gave me my shot. May he rest in peace. Diego Corrales, you know, and Miss Corrales, his wife, you know, she runs the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame. She's a great woman. And her husband, may he rest in peace, he was a great man. And we both was undefeated. And each one of those fights took me to another level. Arturo Gatti, may he rest in peace. That was my first pay-per-view fight. So those things I don't remember. And if I keep fighting, I ain't gonna have a sharp mind. So, you know, I gotta get up out of there. What's going on? Where we at next?
Floyd, over here.
Dave, what's up, man?
When you walked away in '08, you knew you were coming back. The fans wanted you back. The sport needed you back. As those scenarios play themselves out again over the next months and years, and they will, how can you be sure that you'll avoid the temptation?
No, I'm okay. No, Dave, I'm okay. You know what? Money has been thrown at me. Nine figures. You know, I got people that flew out here, but I'm loyal to who I'm with. I'm loyal to Showtime. I'm loyal to CBS. Numbers have been thrown at me to stay in the sport. But you know what's so crazy? When I fought Marquez, and when he was a little bit younger than me, they said he was over the hill. But then when he, let me get that, baby. Okay, well, dress it up for me, baby. Dress it up for me. It's just so many double standards. It's like, damn if I do, damn if I don't. When when I fought Mosley, I don't really know what his age was, but I think we was like 4 years apart or something like that. We both was in our 30s. But then they say he was over the hill. When I fought De La Hoya, he was younger than I am now, but when I fought him, they said he was over the hill. But when I beat Marquez and he came back and knocked out Pacquiao, but when I beat him, they said he was over the hill, but when he beat Pacquiao, they didn't say nothing. I mean, I just say, that's just how they are.
You've said over the years that you know where you're slipping and where you're not quite as good as you've been in the past. Now that your career's over, can you share with us where you think you've slipped in the last 3 or 4 years?
Slip like what?
Where you
I was slipping a lot of shots tonight.
You were also going to the ropes to conserve energy and save your legs a little bit. You're a different fighter than you were.
Absolutely not. No, I wasn't. I mean, that's the game plan. That was the game plan. It's chess. Don't worry about it. You know I'm a master at this, Pops. That was the game plan. When I went back to the corner, my dad said, keep doing what you're doing. And I said, and you know, I just want to thank, you know, Otis, Boza, Eddie Mustafa. I mean, there's so many guys, you know, my guys from Hollywood land. You just said somebody at McDonald's. Hold on, Dave. I got you. I need a little sugar in that. Where we at, Dave? What's up? Come with another question. Yes, you do, Dave.
Floyd, over here, Gareth Davis from The Telegraph. I wanted to ask you, obviously you've become a huge global star in what you've done. And now what you're saying is you're going to take a backward step and you're going to be the former world champion, the ex-winner of this, that and the other, yeah? But how are you going to cope with not being the star anymore? Have you thought about that you might have to take a back seat and
But you know, it's something that y'all didn't, right? I mean, you know, when I was at home today, I'm at home. Didn't I have 2 of my belts on the line? But then I look out in the audience, they said, when I'm looking on the teleprompter, not the teleprompter, but I'm looking at the television on the back, they say, WBA welterweight champion for another kid. I'm like, I don't really understand this. Like, I'm the only fighter, if you guys don't know, that was undisputed champion at welterweight and held the WBC and the WBA at junior middleweight. You know, that's something they don't talk about. But I had to enlighten y'all. So make sure y'all write about that tomorrow.
Floyd, right here. congratulations on making this feat of being undefeated in 49 fights. And at this stage of your career, the final chapter in the continuing saga, you built a kingdom and you built masses of followers.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any plans to build an institution that can establish?
We want to continue to give back, but like I said, it's always about working smarter, not harder. I didn't make all this money to give all my money back. No. I'm giving my money to my kids. I'm still going to be I'm an American citizen that's going to continue to feed the Americans first. Absolutely. But I didn't make all these millions to start giving them all back. That's not going to happen, but we're going to continue to give back. We're going to continue to help the American citizen and my staff. You know, we work hard. We work hard every day. And they know I'm not easy to work with because I want the best. That's why it's difficult to work with me because I only want the best. Whereas, you know, other companies that say, "Oh, just settle." I'm not gonna settle for less. To get the best results, you gotta have the best team. So we're gonna choose the best people for the job. And the All Access team, he ain't All Access, but he is Showtime. The All Access team, JP Connected, you know, Fight Hype, Ben, I really want to thank you because when everybody didn't want to give me a fair chance, you always gave me a fair chance. Always. You always stood behind me and gave me a fair chance. That's why I always let you record and get limited edition footage. And tonight, you're going to get some limited edition footage because you gave me a chance. You had an open mind like me. You know, everybody painted a certain picture of me. You know, they don't think when they go out there and write stuff into me, they don't think about these beautiful children right here. They don't know what my children got to go to school and deal with because they don't care. They don't care who they hurt. As long as it's a story that they can write and they can hurt somebody, if they feel good doing it, let them do it. Because at the end of the day, these kids don't never got to work for the rest of their lives. They okay. Why? Because I teach them this. Hold your head up high. Speak your mind. Be honest. Stick together. We stick with each other because we're stronger together than apart. And that's why me and my team stick together. My daughter done made me a new coffee.
Floyd, you've said a lot today, like just about how the media perceives you, and then, well, you seem to be showing us kind of a new side to you.
No, don't say that, baby.
No.
Just say I showed you a side that you haven't seen.
Oh, but I wanted to ask you though.
Because you know why? Most people see what they want to see. They don't see what's really going. They know what's really going on, but they only see what they want to see.
But I did want to ask you. A lot of people have really connected to the idea of the Money Mayweather persona because a lot of people want to be you, but
they're supposed to be. I mean, you know, like I said before, and I always say this on social media. They say all you talk about is your money and your watches and your cars. I don't have. What else am I going to talk about? I'm not poor, so I can't talk. I'm saying, if I didn't have those things, I'd talk about what I do have.
But from what you said today, you said like early on the money, it's not necessarily, I believe that I read that you said that that's something that you constructed. And from what you said about when you were at Top Rank and how you just took the fights because you wanted to take the fights.
Because I didn't mean to cut you off, swear. Remember what I always said. Money don't make me, I make money. But I'm just, what I was speaking about earlier, I was telling you how much love I had for the sport. Now, all these young fighters, all they care about is, I want to get money like Mayweather. I want to get money like Mayweather. You have to make the sacrifices like Mayweather. Don't cry and complain. Like these fighters under my banner, I took a fighter before. A fighter was with Top Rank. And I ain't gonna put no name out there. A fighter was with Top Rank. He was only making 5,000 or 4,000. I bought him out his contract, got him over to my company, got him 6 figures, put him in a position for a fight, and guess what he told me? That's not enough.
So I guess then what I'm asking then, along with that is, if like Money Mayweather is just a part of you, like are we about to see something new or something that we haven't seen yet before of you? Are we going to learn like a new Floyd Mayweather?
I just want to help these fighters. You know, these people that's behind me really know me. You know, the people that's behind, they know me. They know, blood, sweat, and tears. It's blood, sweat, and tears. Like, if I only want the best for my team, but it's self-preservation. Self-preservation, Lord, I come first. You know, before anybody in my house eat, I got to eat first, because I'm the one that's providing the food in the house. And you know, it feels good to help my team, you know, people on my team become multi-millionaires. I did that. When they're able to buy houses and do nice things, take trips and take care of their families, I did that. And I'm not looking to glorify it in the media. Only thing I want them to tell me, all I'm looking for is a thank you. That's enough right there. Thank you. And I want them to be genuine when they say it. I don't want it to be fake, because I ain't fake. Where we at? And I really want to, I got you on. I got to thank my publicist, Kelly Swanson. From day one, I met her. We have an up and down relationship. But she only wanted the best for me. And I want to thank everybody that when I was incarcerated, that I got over 100,000 pieces of mail from all the fans. But every day, when I was incarcerated, I got a letter from her. Every day. And you know, and yes, I was reading. So then, you know, Leonard, I asked myself, I said, what about when I do that? When I go to the ESPY Awards and they got the teleprompter, what am I doing? I'm freestyling? Or when I go to an award ceremony, they got the teleprompter. Or when I'm reading the teleprompter for 70 commercials, I said I'm reading. And I told him like this. That a close friend of mine told me this. Floyd, never comment back to nothing nobody say. A few people told me that. Al Heyman is one of the people that told me that. And then I tell my children, I tell them this every day. We laugh about it. Because we joke, we always joke, we laugh. I love my babies. When I tell them, when we put pictures up on social media, but you guys have to download my app, Shots. And the reason why you guys have to download my app, Shots, because it's no bullying. And we know kids, young children in today's time are committing suicide from being bullied. And that's what makes our app not good but great. What do Shots bring to the table? where you could put out a photo, video, or whatever, and the only thing a person can do is push the like button. If they don't like it, they have to move on to the next photo. They cannot say nothing negative. So that's what's so great about our app. And the only way we can make things better is being positive. So, you know, they don't talk about that though. Where we at? Cause it's the last time y'all gonna see me. So y'all better get it in now. Come on, I see you, brother, with your red blazer. What kind of? It's like burgundy. Come on, get the mic to him.
You talked about how this was all like the master plan, talking to trash, money, team, being the villain. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. You're retiring, you know. So what is the master plan going forward? And do you want to change that perception of being the villain?
Man, look at all these young champions I got behind me. We don't really want to say it's the villain. Remember, y'all gave me that title. I just took it to the next level. Y'all did that. Remember what I said? If you are right, we can make you good. If you're good, we can make you great. There's a difference between, with these fighters that I face, there's a difference between being talented and God-gifted. There's a difference. I'm light years ahead of these fighters. See, I'm the fighter from 3,000. I'm the fighter from 3,000. You know, I'm supposed to have been born in that 3,000. Fighters can't mess with me, man. Easy work. All work is what? Easy work. All work is what? Easy work. Yeah, I'm going to take over. 19 years, 18 years world champion. Let's give him a standing ovation. This the man right here. This the man right here that Showtime, when I went over there, y'all got to give it up for Steven Espinoza. They have to, Steven. Me and him work hand in hand sometimes. I push him to the limit, but the main thing is we get good results, and I really want to take my hat off. Let me take it off so I can really thank Steven Espinoza and the whole Showtime staff for giving me the biggest deal in sports history. Thank you. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, brother.
My God. Thank you, family.